So, I thought of a Call of Duty game if I was the one that was working with Activision and probably all the company, including Infinite War, Sledgehammer, and Treyarch, for that matter. For that matter. The story that I have in my head is called Call of Duty Zero, which kind of takes place in my own universe with characters from Black Ops, and of course Modern Warfare, for that matter. With of course a couple of crossover like Nikkei and stuff like that, for that matter. This game story will be very very interesting. It takes place in my own universe. It takes place during a time where Magov is still dictator, and of course, though, characters like Raul Mendez and Jonathan Irons shook hands with Magov to work with 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 Magov, as long as a mysterious player named Dr. Finn Procession that plans on doing Project Rose and stuff like that too, for that matter. And for that matter, and stuff like that too. This will be an ongoing series in my head for a while for Call of Duty 0, Call of Duty 02, 3, or whatever so forth that I can think of. So, I hope you like it. It's been the first time I ever make a game story out of the Call of Duty franchise, and it's very new and very hard to predictalize that maybe 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 it will be understandable and particularized that might be a fan for Call of Duty or something new within that manner. And this is a story from scraps from Modern Warfare 3 reboot and other stuff too, for that matter, that I had scrapped years ago, like 1 year ago, when I had a plan to make something like that. So I hope you enjoy this. Without further ado, this is Call of Duty Zero. First off, though, we start with the introduction that the Code Group's going to war with America, for that matter, and Japan, for that matter. And it's been a non-stop for over a long time, though, for that matter. And the current group decided to have help with Dr. Famous and Dr. Finn possesses robot project known as Cyber Rose Project, for that matter. This Cyber Rose project began in 1991, the same timeline as Black Ops 6, and going non-stop, for that matter. The year is 2025, was this year, and Terry knows they're trying to figure out what this project does, what it do, and stuff like that too, for that matter. So we gave it to a scene where Terry knows a flashback scene in probably 1991. The girl who is a Jane Doe, who will soon later become known as Project Zero, was kidnapped as a student in 1991, named to the facility, for that matter, injected with the number sequence, like you see in Black Ops 1 and stuff like that too, with the Black Ops series, and goes with a box cybernetic parts. Later, she's in prison, and Dr. Finn asks how you're feeling. She said pain, and that's about a couple years later, we start the campaign off with Price Soap at the base, trying out what's their next move from Megalov's evil plan. For now, Lazarus said something about a facility that was holding Nova 6 gas, but she said there might be something more than Nova 6 gas. So, your job as a player, playing as Price, and with Soap, that your mission is to conceal the Nova 6 gas, for that matter. So you begin the operation by riding on a helicopter and then starting off on the mission when you land to take out the Coney group and just conceal it of the double six tank gas, for that matter. The mission's gone smoothly, for that matter, until the character opened the door and an explosion came on the door. Realizing what's going on, you check your surroundings, stop, and your character price is fine, but you realize the Nova 6 gas is gone, for that matter, and you report to Kate Roswell that the Nova 6 gas is gone. And excuse me, you Lazarus tells that it's impossible the little gas that should be here. And then when Kate Lazarus look at the map, it says like we've been set up. We return to base immediately, and you do what you can to survive until you reach to till Nikolai pick you up, going on to the next part of the campaign, which of course is something to do with a special special Black Ops group led by Drake, of course. I know what you're thinking though. It's crazy for the matter. The gay stuff in a Call of Duty game. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a great storyline when the time comes in the next story I'll think of. So, the special group known as the Nikkei Black Ops are here to help out. Agnes, Rapshi, and Sakura are busy doing their own thing. Drake got a call from Phil Graves on a communicator telling them that the Nova 6 gas has gone missing and they've been set up, and their location right now is at the Ark in Japan right now, for that matter. And of course, though, there's been lots of scenes going on with cybernetic stuff, including Rapsies and other stuff too, for that matter. But besides that, they're being controlled by a man rather than an automatic AI, for that matter. That the coding group are using Rapsies to use them as drones rather than like Rapsy takes over in the Nick Day game. So your next mission in the campaign to find out where the Nova 6 gas was located, where it was located before it vanished, or if it was a decoy. You play as Captain Lapsy. Furious assault Nikkei with the side team of Sakura and Anya. Their mission is to find out where the Nova 6 gas is located. So you take out the enemies, you find a cell phone with a text that reads a number and a text that reads, Magaroff, the Nova 6 gas is ready. What do you want to do now? Which you find the clue out that the Nova 6 gas has been moved and located someplace else. They found in one of the top texts that it was moved to Germany, and that's where you need to head next. Now, you report to Drake that the Nova 6 gas is heading to Germany, for that matter. So they continue the mission by going ahead and continue where the next location is, but it was going to be hard to crack. So as Drake says the mission is confirmed, return to base so we can figure out the next strategy. The Free Nikkei went back to the base, where of course you get talked to tell Laswell about the location of the Nova 6 gas and is heading to Germany. And that's where Alex, Keller, and Ghost are located. For the man, they had a base of operation in Germany, and they bring peace to and they bring a woman go by the name of Samantha Maxis. Like I said, all the stuff, including zombies, are something I want to put into. So, Ghost, Alex, and Maxton are doing a mission in Germany, find out where they'll take the next step with that. With the help of Weaver, doing the operation for that matter. No matter. Your mission, you play as Ghost to find out where the shipment of Nova 6 gas came. You found out that it's in a warehouse, for that matter. You take on the enemy in the warehouse. You find the Nova 6 gas, seal it, and shut down the facility, for that matter. So, Manuel's plan did not go as planned because Terminal they want to spread Nova 6 gas in Germany first. But Manuel is not giving up, for that matter. And stuff like that too. Now, this is the Freedom Mission, for that matter. So, during the time that Megalof's doing something, you're playing as Project Zero to find out how to escape the clutches of Dr. Finn Possession, for that matter, with Dr. Moti as an assistant, for that matter. Help out the Western stuff. You hear conversation, you hear screaming, you hear girls crying, you hear girls saying, I want to go home, and you hear torture and more screaming. And then your characters in up of doing this and going like, ugh, and stuff like that, and shouting pain as something like that. As one of the guards try to check up on you, there's a quick action sequence where you grab one of the hands and use a headbutt and try get a gun out from your shotgun can and try to escape. For that matter. Of course, one of those PAs says, attention. The subject has escaped. I repeat, the subject has escaped. Find her. So, your mission is to get out alive, of course. And stuff like that too, for that matter. And that's the time, as you continue to enemy, there was an innocent woman. I don't know if it was a spy was it from Eli Lynn or something like that, trying to get something for you, but instead, for that matter, instead of towing the flesh and using it as a body shield, for the matter, like they did in Eli, instead you put her as a body shield and try to get her out with that manner. For that matter, try to escape. For that matter, then you just like did this, put her to sleep, and contact anyone that will listen. For that matter, excuse me. Anyone that will listen, for that matter, you contact Task Force 141, and you hear a voice of Laszlo coming in, and ask Laszlo for why, and Laszlo asks, "Who is this? Why do you need help?" And she doesn't explain. She just asks for an extraction, and they said we're on our way. And Nikolai and Laszlo. This next part, you play as Nikolai Laszlo, for the matter, trying to escape by waiting Nikolai fly a helicopter, while Laszlo used the gun, for that matter, to take out the enemy soldiers. Then, after all that, you complete your mission, get subject skill out of there, and your mission is successful. For that matter. they found out that this is no ordinary school, it's a secret lab, for that matter, where students get kidnapped and stuff like that too, for that matter. Meanwhile, Atler, the character from Black Ops 6 and Cold War, yes, him, smoking a cigar, kicking back, having a relaxing day with Alex Mason and Frank Woods, for that matter. Frank was still in a wheelchair after the incident with Raul Mendes in Black Ops 2, for that matter. And Atler and Mason just had a good conversation talking about when the next football game will start and blah, 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 for that matter. All of a sudden, you get a text from Soap to text from Soap to play as Atler for that matter, to do a solo mission where to infiltrate one of the scientists that's doing probably some torturous scenes in the Rose Garden, for that matter. So he played as Atler, of course, and Terry you go on a mission, shoot some enemies, of course, till you find someone to talk to, and that is Dr. Moby, of that plan of explain how the Cyber Wolves Project is and how can they stop it. But before she was captured, before she was captured, she killed herself. Honestly, leaving her secrets behind, but not fully. Whatever. Inside is her cell phone with a text of how inside a cell phone in one of the lab coat's pockets is a text sharing all information about the cybernetic project. She was really that rubbish, was she? So you get the phone out and you report back to base to have a copy of the cell phone records or whatever it is of the texting, for that matter, and Atler's mission is done, for that matter. After that, let's see. After that, there is some scenes with Magaroth and stuff like that, too, of his plans with something like that, for that matter, and plans on how to take down some stuff with the help of the Agnes Corporation, with the help of Jonathan Iron. Jonathan Iron gets introduced later in the game after the handshake deal with Magaroth, showing them that Atlas has plans to work with Magaroth and stuff like that too, for that matter, to make 3D print weapons, for that matter. It's just technically though what they've done for a long time in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and stuff like that too, for that matter. So we'll see how that will go in the storyline. Anyway, after that, Shadow Company is ready to go with the orders by General Shepard, not realizing that General Shepard's working with Magaroth, for that matter, at the time. For that matter. And of course, we get the less bad butt Shepard version with his regular Overlord voice, sad to say, because I want to add him down because I really don't like him, but we don't have a choice to add him in the storyline. So Shadow Company is doing the mission, of course, with Phil Graves' lead Shadow Company, Oz and Razor, I think it was, to help with the Shell Company for a bit, and then after a while, though, the three members of Shell Company, which is Oz, Razor, and Graves, get betrayed by the Shell Company themselves, and saying Megaroth has a deal, and we don't want you in the picture. For that matter. Then they tried to escape, which they did, and then they are on the hunt. They're on the hunt for that matter. Felt betrayed. They have no choice but to get Task 141 for help. For that matter. So after getting Task 141's help, they decided to figure out what's behind the dirty secrets of General Shepard. For that matter. And of course, though, Price and would not believe that General Shepard's working with Megaroth, for that matter. All this time, they thought though that he was so long man, but Megaroth was something else, for that matter. So as them, it's up to you to stop. Task 141 and Shell Company, the three members are. It's up to them to stop General Shepard, for that matter. Excuse me. What General Shepard has planned is something evil that will evolve around the Cyber Rose Project and others, for that matter. And they never plan to stop him before it gets way out of hand, for that matter. So, you try to see if you want to try to see if the Uzbekistan forces will help Task 141 to see if they stop General Shepard. But at this time, though, Uzbekistan forces have their own hands full by taking out some of the cybernetic female soldiers that Dr. Finn possession had. You play as Farron, of course, to take out all the cybernetic female soldiers, and then after that, your mission is complete, and Terino Farron agrees to help out with Task 141, and after that, though, they, Farron, Alex, Soap, Ghost, Price, Oz, Phaser, and Graves are on a hunt to find General Shepard, for that matter. And stuff like that too. And they are going on a hunt for General Shepard. And like the tank scene, you think that General Shepard's in that tank, for that matter. So Soap and Graves, like they did in Modern Warfare 2 Reboot, fouled the tank, thinking that General Shepard is in there. You beat the tank, and Terino, you thought General Shepard is dead, for that matter. Then you go on a mission to find out some secret codes or base or something like that. During Price and Farron are on a mission to find out what this Rose Garden is, and of course they found the secrets, but as they try to extract, Dr. Famous has to points her gun at both Farron and Price, for that matter, saying that she has more than this Tyranic female soldier fire. Their plan is to put number 6 gas in the veins of all the female soldiers that they kidnap. Price says will not happen and shot Dr. Finbersensen in the leg, causing her to fall down, and they got the data and escape. For that matter. After they escape, they warn Roswell that they're going to use number 6 jets, not to spread to spread the Germany with Nova Siscats was to lose. Their real plan was to put Nova Siscats in the female soldier project. Tower female soldier project. Lazarus says that's not going to happen. So after that mission, the final mission is with Ghost and Soap. Taking down probably one of the most villains I can think of. It was Dr. Modi. Same thing as the reboot. Same thing as the reboot of Modern Warfare 2. Soap almost get killed, but Ghost saves the day by shooting Dr. Modi in the head. The mission was successful, and Terminal, we go to the ending, where Terminal, they just have a nice drink with a bar with all the characters from Modern Warfare reboot series and, of course, Black Ops series. We also understand what's going on and show a picture of some unknown individual, for that matter. They look at it and was intrigued by it, and Wowzer says, "Who's that?" Or say, "Do you know him?" And Price says, "Yes." "Who is he?" And he will say, "Sakaya." And that's the end of the story, flowing to the credits. Then the post-credits scene comes in. Where Terminal, Megalov, Wogdom minutes have a conversation with our famous session, and the side says they're going to need some help. And lo and behold, the shadow fade into light, pointing at Dr. Edward Richtofen. So that's the end of the story, leading up to Call of Duty 2. Man, it took me a while to think of this for a long time. It's been a while. Been crazy. But all that aside, though, I think though was one of the best stories I have ever thought up for Call of Duty 0, for that matter. Thinking of my old story that was scrapped long ago with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 reboot story, and of course on the film session in my own story of Black Ops 6, leading up to the revealance of Dr. Edward Rufentoff from the new Black Ops Zombie series, for that matter. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it was a little quick, too much, or anything like that? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thought about the story I made up. And, of course, I will still play Call of Duty and stuff like that. Also, I am planning to continue with the side project of VVAS fighting. I just got a new update, and hopefully I can continue working on it as soon as I can. Till then, have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.